Do you ever wake up after what felt like a solid 8 hours, only to feel like you've been run over by a truck? That frustrating brain-fogged grogginess that just won't quit, no matter how much sleep you got? What if I told you there's a sneaky silent saboteur at play, actively hijacking your most restorative sleep, jacking up your heart rate, and robbing you of vital oxygen, and you might be doing it to yourself every single night, simply by breathing through your mouth? Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on this quiet culprit, diving deep into the fascinating science behind it, and revealing a stupid simple fix you can literally test before the sun even thinks about coming up tomorrow. Get ready to reclaim your nights and your days. Here's the wild part, the piece of the puzzle almost nobody clocks. While you're drifting through dreamland, completely oblivious, mouth breathing is quietly, consistently, shaving precious points off your blood oxygen reading. We're talking 3, 5, sometimes even a staggering 10 points. Think about it. Your body's amazing nasal nitric oxide factory, totally offline. Without that crucial gas, your airways start to collapse more easily, like a wet straw bending under its own weight. This increased upper airway collapsibility is a key reason why snoring gets worse, and obstructive sleep apnea, OSA severity, can increase with mouth breathing. If you were wearing an oximeter, you'd see a jagged sawtooth pattern, tiny cliffs and valleys appearing all night long, each one a mini crisis your body has to navigate. Every single one of those oxygen dips, no matter how brief, acts like a tiny alarm bell, startling your nervous system. This triggers sympathetic nervous system activation, causing transient heart rate increases. Your heart, in an instant, sprints to catch up, pumping harder to compensate for the sudden lack of oxygen. This surge of activity yanks your brain right out of its precious REM sleep, or even deep sleep, only to shove you back in a split second later, as if nothing happened. These micro-arousals are the silent assassins of restorative sleep, leaving you perpetually under-recovered and fragmenting critical sleep stages like REM and slow-wave sleep. You won't remember any of it come sunrise. Not the struggle, not the mini awakenings, nothing. But trust me, your body remembers. Your Garmin or Oura ring, however, tells a different story. A heart rate graph that looks like you ran a marathon, or at least a series of intense intervals, right there in your sheets. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's about a constant, low-grade stressor preventing true rest. Let's talk about the unsung hero of your respiratory system, your nose. It's not just for smelling roses, folks. Nasal breathing is a sophisticated air conditioning system, turning raw, outside air into medicine for your body. The magic ingredient? Nitric oxide, produced in the paranasal sinuses. When you breathe through your nose, this incredible molecule is delivered directly into your lungs. What does NO do? It's a potent vasodilator, meaning it opens up your blood vessels, improving blood flow and, critically, boosting oxygen delivery to your bloodstream by up to 20%. Plus, your nose filters out allergens and pathogens, humidifies and warms the air, protecting your lungs and keeping your soft palate taut and stable. It's an all-in-one upgrade package for your breathing. Now, compare that to mouth breathing. You bypass the entire upgrade system. The air rushing into your lungs is unfiltered, unhumidified, and cold. This dries out your oral tissues, leading to discomfort and micro-arousals that disrupt sleep continuity. Worse still, with your mouth open, your jaw drops, and your tongue often slips backward, narrowing the retropalatal and retroglossal airway spaces. Every inhalation, instead of being a smooth, efficient process, becomes a vacuum effect, actively collapsing that already compromised pipe. Think of it like this. You're using the same air, but getting significantly worse mileage out of it because you're losing the nitric oxide benefit, which enhances oxygen uptake and delivery. The result? Louder, more frequent snoring, chronically lower oxygen levels, and a truly shredded, deep and REM sleep cycle. It's less about you breathe, and more about you breathe. Quick pit stop. If this is clicking, grab my free Natural Life Starter Kit. It also includes my go-to healing herb chart and 7-day affirmation calendar to calm the nervous system before bed. Hit the link below, download it now, and keep watching. I'm about to show you exactly how to run the 2-night test and read your data. One night of this silent struggle isn't going to be fatal, of course. But a year of nights? A decade? That's a different story entirely. The cumulative effect of fragmented REM sleep, these constant oxygen dips, and chronic micro-arousals creates a cascade of health issues, many of which are often misdiagnosed or attributed to other causes. Let's break down this ripple effect. Daytime fatigue and brain fog. This is the most immediate and noticeable symptom. Despite logging 8 hours, you wake up feeling like you've barely slept. Your brain feels sluggish, concentration is a struggle, and that afternoon crash hits hard, demanding another coffee just to function. This isn't just being tired. It's a deep cellular fatigue stemming from your body's inability to fully repair and restore itself during sleep, leading to poor concentration and cognitive impairment. Cardiovascular strain. Those constant heart rate spikes and oxygen desaturations put immense stress on your cardiovascular system. Over time, this can contribute to higher blood pressure, even in otherwise healthy individuals. And for those already at risk, even mild undiagnosed apnea from mouth breathing can triple your risk for serious conditions like arrhythmias and other heart-related issues. Your heart is working overtime, every single night, without you knowing it. Metabolic mayhem. Fragmented sleep and oxygen dips have been directly linked to insulin resistance. This means your body struggles to process sugar effectively, increasing your risk for type 2 diabetes. It's a silent metabolic disruption that can have serious long-term consequences. Oral health risks. Mouth breathing dries out your mouth, reducing saliva production. Saliva is your mouth's natural defense against bacteria. Without it, you're at a significantly higher risk for cavities, gum disease, and oral infections. This isn't just about bad breath. Poor oral health can even contribute to systemic inflammation, impacting your overall health. Physical changes. Ever heard of adenoid face? Chronic mouth breathing, especially in childhood, can lead to distinct facial structural changes. A long, flat, tired appearance, often with a recessed chin. While less pronounced in adults, the impact on facial structure and airway stability remains. The diagnostic blind spot. Because these dips are often small, subtle, and silent, doctors frequently miss them. Patients just wake up perpetually groggy, blame it on stress, chug more coffee, and the cycle repeats. They're treating the symptoms, not the root cause, leaving millions feeling perpetually exhausted and unwell. The good news is, you don't have to live with this. There are simple, powerful interventions you can start tonight to reclaim your oxygen and your sleep. This isn't about expensive gadgets, it's about retraining your body. Step 1. Nasal rinse and 5 deep nose breaths. Use a saline nasal rinse to clear out congestion, dust, or allergens. Then, take 5 slow deep breaths through your nose before bed. This clears and humidifies your airways, helping to flip on the nitric oxide switch and prepare your body for efficient nasal breathing. It's a small ritual with a big payoff. Step 2. Side sleep with a thin pillow. Sleeping on your back allows your tongue to fall backward, obstructing your airway. By sleeping on your side, gravity helps pull your tongue forward, keeping your airway more open. A thin pillow is usually enough to make a world of difference. Step 3. Gentle mouth taping. I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. This isn't about sealing your lips. We're talking about a small, porous medical strip, like 3M micropore tape, applied vertically. The goal is gentle encouragement for your mouth to stay shut, promoting nasal breathing. It's surprisingly effective for many, often improving oxygen saturation and REM sleep in mild OSA patients. Crucial safety notes. Do not try this if you have severe undiagnosed sleep apnea, significant nasal congestion, or if you've consumed alcohol or sedatives. Always ensure you can easily remove the tape and start with a tiny piece. If you wake up struggling for breath, stop immediately. Step 4. Record and compare. This is where the detective work begins. Use your phone's voice memo app to record yourself sleeping. You can also use a cheap pulse oximeter. For night 1, sleep as you normally would. For night 2, implement the nasal rinse, side sleeping, and gentle mouth taping. The next morning, compare the data. You'll likely see your snoring volume halve and your lowest oxygen saturation jump 5 points or more. The proof is in the data. Step 5. Still choking? Get a sleep study. If you've tried these interventions and still have issues or suspect severe sleep apnea, please consult a professional. A formal sleep study can accurately diagnose your condition. An ENT can assess structural obstructions. Options like oral appliances and myofunctional therapy can also offer significant, even permanent solutions. Don't ignore persistent symptoms. Your health is worth investigating. If you take on this 2-night challenge, I want to hear about it. Drop your numbers in the comments below. Your snore decibels, many apps can measure this, your lowest SpO₂ reading, and your morning headache scale, 1-10. I personally read every single result and reply with tweaks, tips, and encouragement. Let's optimize your sleep together. So there you have it, the silent oxygen dip, a stealthy saboteur of your sleep and overall health, often caused by something as simple as mouth breathing. But you now have the knowledge and the tools to fight back. Close your mouth, open your nose, and let the incredible power of nasal breathing transform your nights. Save your precious REM sleep. Let that life-giving oxygen glide effortlessly into your lungs all night long, and wake up feeling truly refreshed, energized, and ready to tackle your day. Try it, post your data, and if this helped you unlock a new level of well-being, don't sleep through the next life upgrade. Tap that subscribe button and join our community. Sweet dreams and even sweeter breaths. All right, your move. Tonight run the 2-night oxygen challenge and post your results below. Then download the Natural Life Starter Kit for the natural life tips. And while you're here, keep the momentum going. Watch this next. Fall asleep faster tonight. Using this simple sound, it pairs perfectly with nasal breathing to calm your nervous system fast. If snoring or anxiety is your battle, cue it up now. If today helped, tap subscribe, hit like, and share this with someone who wakes up tired. Deep sleep starts tonight.